Travel Pro checking in from Athens, Greece. We're going to do a real-life captured video tour around one of the more touristy streets, just a couple blocks from the Acropolis here in the center of Athens. Let's go ahead and have a look around. So let's just take a quick peek at this street. We just walked in through that end there, and so far this is like probably the most touristy street I've seen. I like to bring my audience a mix of touristy and non-touristy places. It's interesting, the touristy places, because you know they're supposed to be interesting. It attracts the tourists. You can see all the merchandise here that they're trying to sell. You can come to Athens and leave with one of these helmets and some body armor. And a wooden sword. Nice lightweight clothing. Right now it's middle of May 2019, just the beginning of I guess tourist season. As the weather is now warm, you go around in shorts and t-shirts. It's like mid-70s high during the day and mid-50s low overnight. It's nice and comfortable. You know, I'm from America, so I'm obviously talking Fahrenheit. And it's nice. I'm only here in Athens for about 8 or 9 days. Then I'm off to Sofia, Bulgaria. You know, the EU countries are a little bit more expensive. A little bit pay more, get less than places like Southeast Asia or Latin America. So I generally don't take on a long-term, you know, living style of travel when I come to these kind of countries. Instead, I usually just hang out for a week or two at most. And I actually did pretty well. I'm actually able to bring my expenses down to about $1,000 a month, maybe even less. I probably could stay here long-term. I got myself an Airbnb apartment, which you'll see posted on my blog on Steemit, and I'm paying only about $17 US a night, and that's like a full furnished apartment, kitchen, and living room, balcony, everything. Nice restaurants here. Now, if you are going to eat out, you can go and spend some pretty good money and eat at a place like this. But there's also little kebab places and little kind of like street food stands like all over the city, where about €1.50 to about €2.50 gets you like a little gyro sandwich. I don't mean like little, you know, like a decent sized sandwich. And it's good too. You know, it's like their version of fast food, and it's high quality compared to KFC or McDonald's. That's for sure. Gyros, pasta, Slovaki, pizza, seafood burgers, lamb, and soups. And they have the TripAdvisor thing. Hello. Hey, doing some promotion for your city. Yeah. If you eat at a TripAdvisor restaurant, it basically means that you're gonna get, you know, you're basically gonna be paying tourist expensive prices. You know, like I always, like when I travel, I find the best experiences to be where the locals eat, and locals generally are not coming to a place like this. This is like, you know, tourist town, which come with tourist prices, which generally means you're paying too much. Beautiful day here. Sky is nice and blue, and you can see, you know, the Greek-style jewelry. Now, I used to play video games some years ago. Not a whole lot, but there's been periods in my life. And I can't help but to think of the video game God of War. That jewelry almost makes me think of, reminds me of that video game. God of War. Anyone knows what that game is? Probably one of the biggest grossing video games ever, possibly. All based on like the Greek, I don't know, Greek history and a whole lot of blood and violence. So if you enjoyed this tour, thought it was interesting, got a taste of Athens, then go ahead and like this video, share it with your friends, upvote, support my work, and always a shout out to DTube and the Steam It platform. Much appreciated their support. And from Athens, Greece, Travel Pro checking out.